Hello, my name's Alex. I'm one of the designers of Attack of the Snacks by Pyland. That's why I've dressed up today to show you some of the key features and core mechanics about our game. This is the prototype version of the game, so some things might be different in the final copy. Let's have a closer look today at some of the monster hunting and dice mechanics. So when you're in the wilderness, there are 4 locations to choose from. But how do you decide where you want to go hunting? Well, if you have a secret quest card that has a monster symbol on it that coincides with one of the locations, you should go hunting there. If not, go hunting wherever you'd like. So, to start, we place our standee on the location. I'm going to go hunting in the Crust Mountains because it's got a matching symbol. Looks like we've drawn the abominable snow cone. Many colors, one scary flavor. So all the monster cards feature 4 symbols that we're trying to match with our dice symbols. Let's roll. So you're always going to roll all of the dice in your dice pool. Let's give it a go. All right. So it looks like we've matched some of the symbols. We've got a hook and we've got an arrow. That's good. 2 out of 4 so far. But the rest of these dice, they don't match any of the symbols on the monster. What can we do? Well, one thing we can do is we can re-roll any amount of dice we want to. So let's keep these 2 as they're useful. And whenever you re-roll, you must roll a white dice. And so I'm going to roll my 3 standard dice and 1 white dice. See if I get any better luck. So it looks like I've rolled one of the symbols that I need. I got one of the finders, but it also looks like I've rolled a wound on the white dice. What that means is I take the dice out of the dice pool, I take the wound, so now I have 3 HP, and I look to see if I can continue to match. I still need 1 more symbol. So I'm going to try one more time to re-roll. And because this has been used up, I'm now going to add it back in again, because every time you re-roll, you add a white dice. Let's see if we get luckier this time. Nice. We did it. We got the last finder that we need. And we've managed to roll a heart on this last red dice. So we can actually use this to heal back the wound that we took earlier. And what luck! The white dice hasn't wounded us this time. It has 2 blank sides and we've rolled a blank. What happens when you defeat a monster? Well, you take the card, that's worth 1 point at the end of the game, and you get to take a trophy matching the color of one of the symbols you've matched. And so we've matched a green, a purple, and a blue. So we can choose one of those. I'm going to choose a blue. Now these trophies have 2 sides. One has the monster symbol, one has the dice symbol. And so these can actually be used in place of dice as well. And they can be flipped anytime. Let's place it on our trophy track in our player board. Let's look at another example. Say that this player has a monster in front of them and they've rolled some symbols, but not all of the ones they need. What else can they do if they don't want to re-roll? This is where abilities come in handy. So abilities are designed to squeeze a bit more out of each of the symbols rolled. So for example, this player is fighting the pork chop. They've taken some damage. Well, we have some items like this one. This item ability can be used to save from doing a re-roll. Let's look here. We have this symbol here, which can be transformed into 2. And we have this dice here alongside this heart to negate the damage to defeat this creature. Other examples of abilities might be this ability is turning a hook into a wild symbol, meaning if we didn't need the hook on the monster, the hook could be used as a wild, which functions as any of the other 4 dice symbols. Very useful. These wild symbols are also featured on the damage dice, so they're always good to get. When fighting a monster card, there are 4 possible outcomes. The first one we saw, which is to defeat the monster, you match all 4 symbols, take the card for points, and you get a trophy. The second outcome could be if you only match 2 of the symbols, it means you have studied the monster, then you get a trophy, and the monster runs away back to the bottom of the pile to be fought again in the future. The third outcome is if you keep re-rolling, you have no abilities left, and you can only match 1 symbol, well, it means you can run away. So you don't get anything, you do get to go home with your life. The fourth possibility is that doesn't happen. You get none of the symbols and you run out of hit points, you are going to be knocked out, and the Huntmaster will need to come and save you. This is marked by these KO marks. So these are worth -1 point at the end of the game. Means the Huntmaster is very disappointed in you. Players can fight as many monsters as they want in a turn until they run out of dice or health points. Once that's done, they all go back to town to begin part B of the turn. The game will end when either 1 or 2 of those locations have been totally cleared of monsters. Thanks for watching this video. I've made other videos about other parts of the game, so please check them out. This game is being funded through Kickstarter, and so please consider having a look at the page and picking up a copy of the game for yourself. Thanks very much.